as we have at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the...
What's up? I'm about to put Bone and Go on for you.
Offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards on the ground.
At the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 24, Jackson is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go! Let's go!
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he finds a man. It's Martin. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Jets 7, Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff team on the field.
That was a smooth drive. That was a very smooth drive.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to be down at the...
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to pick it next time you do that play. All you doing is that wheel route. Watch me pick this shit.
Can't be more than a half a foot. Jackson from the shotgun. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhymed with skill.
Come on,
We went with desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Jets.
Tua sets up to pass it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
To number
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Pickup on the play. First down, Miami.
Here's Tua. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Oh, shit. This is a touch fucking down.
Tua now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Damn.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
For the point after.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The line of
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A run for Nick Chubb. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Dolphins 14, Jets 7.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tyree Jackson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On the ground, it's Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the 1st down with that throw.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Goal.
So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
From the gun, Jackson looking for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Tucker McCann.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets are going to take the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Breida, the Dolphins ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They run for it with Breida. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
The 4-yard line.
I didn't know that man had Jalen Ramsey. Now explain shit. Now that I know that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun, back and forth.
Time me to turn into the 3rd quarter team like the Dubs.
Offensive coordinators are enjoying
3rd quarter team locked in right now. This is when I pull off. I made it interesting long enough. This is when we take off, baby girl. Yeah. This is when we take off. He's gonna try to score right here. It's gonna fuck him up. Here, baby girl, I have to put on your Minnie Mouse boutique.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards.
Oh, I got something for him.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
I got something for him right now.
Defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
57, Mike, 57.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, that's out to
Fuck.
complete.
Jackson's pass.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
You got 4. Mike, 57. Defense wins champion.
To throw again is Jackson.
I told y'all. Told y'all. I told y'all he was going to try to score. He was going to try to, yep. Fuck yourself. Now it's time for me to score. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? Oh yeah. This is man.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Signal and a timeout call.
Oh yes. Oh yes, buddy. Oh yes, buddy.
Dolphins.
That ain't the one we want. That take too long. We need one that's a quick little. We need one that's a quick little. That's gonna fuck him up. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And a flag
Cut.
comes in as that one falls incomplete.
You take that. Take a quick field goal.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field.
I didn't have enough time.
Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've reached halftime.
And we get the ball back. And we get the ball back. Told y'all he was going to try to score.
For Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded.
Time to turn it up now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
You made me this way.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
A lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak.
Keep that defense out there. Keep the defense out there.
How did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility.
Oh, yeah. Keep the defense out there.
This game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down.
Let's do it.
The length of the football.
The handoff to Matt Breida.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back.
All right, y'all want to send this 3-3-5? Ralph already know about it. Ralph already know what I do to that shit. Oh, come on. You caught that, nigga? Wow. All right.
Game, and ball security hasn't been
Come on, man.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy.
Oh, sit that nigga down, man. That's some bullshit.
Trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
I'm getting this shit right back.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
To throw is Jackson. Open man completes it to Butler. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Chubb.
Hey, sit that down. Sit that down. What you doing, baby girl?
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And again, it's Chubb.
Yeah.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Since they want to fucking take this shit away.
3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 21 yards away. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
1st down.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Number 15.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good.
I think I'm about to hit Lazard on this touchdown.
But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Told you.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alan Lazard.
Told you.
His first touchdown.
I see y'all didn't got on here. Don't think I'm about to lose this shit. Oh, shit.
Weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They're on 29-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
7-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Going right side.
I pressed triangle. Oh my fucking God! Come on, man. Oh my triangle. Oh my bad, baby.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This is intercepted.
Played that man.
Take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half, but now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
This is Breida. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They go counter with Breida. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Breida on the
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball.
And he will take it.
And get the fuck off me.
Touchdown. Complete. Allen Lazard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Fuck off me, man.
Take advantage of the turnover.
Fuck off me.
6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Jets 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
You put up a good fight, Chris. This is the best you ever played, but now it's time to run this bitch up now. Time to run up the score.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're
He got lucky. I overplayed that shit.
Touchdown, New York. Hakeem Butler, 65 yards. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just one score. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That's complete to Lazard. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Nice.
From 8 yards out, the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down.
That's weak. I had a pick.
Time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to let it go again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. Both defenses have had their
throw the ball away. Throw the ball away.
Another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it?
Prior season.
But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A good start to the drive here.
Oh, baby.
On the left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow
Baby.
their lead.
She cool.
I think if you pull
She cool. Baby.
backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
From 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Damn, good shit.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Give me that shit.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big.
I wish you would stop doing the same shit on me. Like,
Nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic
fucking pay attention,
but you have
dude.
to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the
Oh,
game,
y'all leaving.
point on the clock, had to throw it.
What's up, baby?
2 and now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Lazard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
This is Breida on the draw. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, this D particularly.
This motherfucker got Jalen Ramsey, Tre'Davious White, Jeff Okudah, Simmons. This nigga got a fucking all-star fucking defensive core, boy. This shit crazy.
Almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And he will finally be taken.
That shit crazy. I didn't know he got that many people.
Time for the Jets. 49 yards. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, come on, that's the pick.
Another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Intended for number
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg.
Throw that shit. Give me that shit. Come down. There's a fucking pick. Come on, man.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true form for him.
Damn,
What do you think's
man.
going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
And this will be caught in the end zone.
Man, that motherfucking lost him. Can't do shit about that.
And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Man, they even let me get 2 picks, man.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series, but the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Jackson. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Back to throw is Tua. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to Hardman. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up
Tagovailoa looking to throw it.
The Jets 33.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins, oh, and now they're going to fake it. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Hey, you put up a good fight, man. You put up a good fight, man.
The New York offense taking
Good,
over
good,
for their
man.
next
You made them
possession.
proud.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing is Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That's complete to Butler. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception.
Jackson
Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene.
the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. After the turnover, it's Tua. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can